Hello and welcome here to Talk FCB, and I'm back now for one more video before the big game tomorrow when La Liga returns for Barça as we take on Real Sociedad at the Anoeta Stadium, and a tie that's been very, very difficult for us within the last few years. We haven't won there since 2007, so I'm going to be giving you 5 things to look out for during the game and before the game kicks off. So the first one on that note is the lineup. Very much scrutiny has been placed on Luis Enrique this season for his lineups, for his consistent changing of the lineup, the different tactics that are involved. It's going to be very, very interesting to see with a pretty much fully fit squad who he goes on to select. There's been a lot of speculation in the Spanish press today that Lionel Messi, Neymar and Dani Alves will all be benched because they arrived late back. Not their fault, but just because they're in South America for their holidays and they arrived back later to the squad than anyone else, and it is apparent that they will not be ready to start the game. Now, I have to be honest and say that I don't think Lionel Messi is going to be on the bench. No matter how late that guy gets back, he'll be out on that pitch tomorrow starting. I could well see Neymar on the bench. I could see that. That's happened a few times already this season. And I could also see Dani Alves on the bench. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see who Luis Enrique goes with and if any of those players are on the bench come kick-off time. The second thing I'm going to be looking for is David Moyes and his plan for Lionel Messi. Providing that Lionel Messi starts, David Moyes in his press conference yesterday said, "I know Lionel Messi's game well, we have got a plan for him." So it's going to be very, very interesting. A lot of managers have come out and said that in the past. A lot of managers think they know what Lionel Messi's going to do, but when he gets out on the pitch, it doesn't very much turn out to be that sort of story. Lionel Messi's got his own way of doing things, and is pretty much unstoppable when he gets out on the pitch and he's in full flight. So it's going to be very, very interesting if David Moyes himself can stop Lionel Messi and can really provide his team with defensive cover to stop the great man. So number 3, I'm going to go with substitutions. I think there's going to be a number of players tomorrow. Like I said, there could be players like Alves, like Neymar, like Messi on the bench. It's going to be very, very key how Luis Enrique uses substitutions because it's going to be a tight game. We know that. I don't really imagine that come 50-60 minutes, the game's not going to be out of sight. I hope that it is, but I can't really see it being like that. Sociedad are pretty well structured defensively, so it's going to be very interesting to see how he uses his substitutions because Xavi's been really, really good when he's come off the bench this season. He's controlled the game well, he's contributed really well, so it's going to be interesting to see him. Pedro could start, but he could also be on the bench. There's players like Mascherano, like Jeremy Mathieu, who could well be on the bench as well, so it's going to be very, very interesting to see the timings of Luis Enrique's substitutions and also the way in which he uses them to impact on the game. Number 4 is Luis Suarez. All about this man. Starting 2015 with a bang would be amazing to see him do that. If he could score at the Anoeta tomorrow, that would give him a real kickstart and give him a real opportunity then to push on 2015 and make 2015 his year at Barça. He started the season with a bang. He got into his flow. He scored a few Champions League goals, and in the last game of 2014, he finally managed to get his first league goal against Cordoba. Can he now follow that up and start 2015 with a league goal? Have a look at his performance. See if in his way of playing, if he shows any sign that a weight has been lifted off his shoulder, if he shows any more confidence when he's in the final third, maybe a little bit more selfish in front of goal, have a go himself because he's feeling that bit more confident. Now he's got that first goal. Have a little look and see how he's playing, and I really do hope that he gets off the mark again and starts 2015 with a hell of a bang at the Anoeta. So the final thing I'm going to say, guys, to look out for in this game is the way we play. Is there any nervousness from the players? Because I remember last year we turned up at the Anoeta, the same thing was said, we've not won here since 2007, so on, so on. Real Sociedad are our bogey side, and the players looked a bit nervous. Even when we went, a couple of goals down, in that game, it looked like we were never going to come back, so they didn't really believe they could go there and win. Very, very interesting to see tomorrow how they set up, what their mindset is. Going into that game, do they really believe they can come out with 3 points? Because quite frankly, they've got to. They have to go there, they've got to want to win, they've got to believe they could win, because it is absolutely, key tomorrow that we turn up, get the win in style, get the 3 points, and put the pressure back on Real Madrid, because they got a really tough game at the Mestalla against Valencia. So hopefully we can go there tomorrow, get the 3 points, get the job done. But these are 5 things to look out for during the game and before the game. Enjoy the game as well, guys. We'll be back very, very shortly after the game with more post-match reaction. I hope it's good reaction, but I'll be back soon anyway. So thanks for watching, guys. Leave this video a like if you did enjoy it, and of course, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Until next time, Visca Barça.